Hey there, and welcome to today's stretching workout. We're going to take 10 minutes and do some really nice and easy, gentle stretching. We're not going to get our heart rates up or anything crazy. We're just going to take it nice and slow today, all right? So if you will join me at the end of the match, we will take a nice big inhale, and then we're going to exhale it out as we swan dive down. And let's just hang in this forward bend for a few breaths. Feels really good in the back of those legs. Just let your head hang. And then slowly bring your fingertips to the floor, bend your knees if you have to, and let's walk it out into plank. And then let's come up into downward facing dog. So nice and easy here. If you want, you can pedal the feet. Just beginning to loosen things up. Press through all 10 fingers. Lift those hips up, bring those heels down. And then slowly lower your knees to the ground so you're in a bit of an extended table pose. Your arms are a little bit in front of you. And I want you to bring your elbows down to the floor. Keep your hips up, drop your forehead down. And just let that belly hang. And then slowly bring your right arm forward. Extend that right arm. You're gonna feel a stretch in that shoulder, in that right shoulder, right on top. You can slide that right arm back and then do the same thing on the left side. Slide that left hand forward. Keeping those hips up, letting that belly hang. It's a really good stretch on the top of those shoulders. And then if you're feeling like it, you can keep that left arm extended and extend that right arm and drop that forehead. It can be a little intense if you're super tight like I am. Just take a couple breaths right here. Now's the time to get into your body. Get out of your head and into your body. Good, you can slowly slide those arms back. Come up to your hands. So now we're in a full table pose. Well, let's just do a couple cat and cows. So inhale, head comes up, and then exhale, arch that back. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Push those shoulders away from the floor. Nice little counter stretch. Right there, that should feel good on the low back. And let's go. Inhale, head up, and then exhale, head down, belly button pulled in. Good, let's come to neutral, and then let's cross our ankles. And we're gonna shift our weight back so we come into a seated position. And I'm gonna turn around and face you, and we are going to do a butterfly stretch. So we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. If you have a block or something that you wanna use here, that would be a good time just to sit it, just to give your hips a little bit of elevation. It makes it easier to sit in this position, at least I feel it does. So we're gonna keep the soles of our feet together. Knees are gonna fall out to the sides, depending on how flexible you are. Some might have the knees flat on the floor. I have a lot of space here, I'm very tight. So I'm gonna we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna slide them underneath our ankles. And then we're gonna work on bending forward, nice and easy, gently. And I want you to think about sending your hips back as you send your chest forward. So you're kind of doing an opposing stretch here. Hips are going back and then your chest is coming forward. I find that I get a lot more space when I do that. It's just one of those little mental shifts that create a lot of space for you. And breathe. Big inhale, exhale it out. Try to get a little deeper into that stretch, sending those hips back. Drop that head. And then slowly release, roll it up, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take our right foot and tuck that in, and then extend our left leg out to the side. We're gonna tuck that foot in right in here. We're gonna sit up really tall. We're gonna take a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to come over to the side, over that left leg. Reach the toes if you can, or just bring your hands to your shin. You know, don't grab your leg and start pulling yourself down. Just go to where you can. And you might feel that stretch in the back of your leg. You might feel it on the right side of your torso. It's definitely where I'm feeling it. And just breathe. With each exhale, try to get a little deeper in that stretch. Good, let's slowly roll it up. Maybe do a little counter stretch. Bring your hands to the right side of your body and just twist a little bit. And then let's switch sides. So we're gonna extend that right leg and we're gonna let that left leg tuck in right here. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna take a nice big inhale. Good, and then exhale it out to the right side. And you might feel a little different on one side versus the other. Totally normal. Again, don't grab your leg and pull yourself down. Just go to where you can. And use that breath. And then get into that body. Where do you feel the stretch? See, it definitely feels different on this side. I do still feel it on my torso on the left side. But not so much in the back of the leg. And just breathe. Let's slowly roll it up. Again, a little counter stretch. Bring the left hands to the left side of your body and twist nice and tall, sitting up nice and tall. Just a good little twist. All right, so now we're gonna extend the left leg. So now we have this V straddle that we're in, okay? Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale it up. And then exhale it, come forward. You might only get so far and that's okay. Bring your hands down. Drop that head nice and easy. And again, think about sending those hips back and that chest forward. Ooh, feeling this on the inner thighs for sure. At one point, I could get my forehead to the floor. That was a long time ago. Just breathe nice and easy. Get into your body. Feel the sensations. And then slowly roll it up. Ooh, that felt kind of good. All right, so let's spin it around. And we're gonna do a spinal twist. So legs extended, sitting up nice and tall. Bend that right knee, and then take that right ankle and put it on the opposite side of that left leg. So tuck that knee in. Your left elbow is gonna hook around that right knee. And then you're gonna take your right arm and bring it behind you, opening up that chest, sitting up nice and tall, and then twisting. Think about twisting from your hips, up through the spine, to your neck, to your head. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Sometimes we just kind of do that and we don't even realize we're doing that. Good, release. Shake it out, extend that right leg, and now let's do the same thing with the left leg. Bend the knee, bring it over on the opposite side of that right leg. Hook that right elbow around that leg, and then the left arm comes behind you. And then think, start from your hips, work your way up the spine. Breathing nice and easy. Good, and let's slowly release it. And then bring your feet on the floor, and then I want you to come onto your back. So roll the shoulders down, walk the heels in, and then we're gonna lift up our feet. And we're gonna take our index fingers and grab our big toes. We're gonna wrap that index finger around those big toes, and then we're gonna open up these legs. We're gonna get the heels up towards the ceiling. Knees come down to the side. Happy baby. You can rock a little bit side to side if you're comfortable doing that. This is definitely one of my favorite stretches. Work on driving those knees down a little bit. Flexing those feet and rocking a little bit side to side. Feels good on the back after that spinal stretch. let's release our hands, bring our feet back down to the floor, and let's rock ourselves back up to seated position. And then we're gonna come around. Let's put our feet in a nice cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna take a really wonderful big inhale and exhale it out. One more time, let's inhale it up. Exhale it out, and there you have it, your 10 minutes of stretching, just like that. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.